YouTube, what's going on? BD Gang 1980 here, aka Bezell, the man seeing a place to be in the QCNC. Well, hope you're doing well. As usual, I most certainly am. Let's get down to your Lucha Underground review for May 6, 2015. My favorite time of the week, as a lot of you show with reviews by the videos, yours too. Let's get right down to it, my friends. We start off with a video recap package of the Mundo El Patron feud. And then they recap the Hernandez, Supermax Hernandez winning the #1 contendership. From there, we are highlighted by the Trios Championship saga as well. Alrighty, let's get down to it. We start off in Dario's office. Johnny Mundo and Patron both want to face Puma for the title. Dario says not yet, but tonight Mundo versus El Patron. Winner takes on Hernandez next week. Then we'll find out who our #1 contender truly is. From there, it's time for a match. We're at the Temple. Two members of the crew, I believe they said it was Cisco and Cortez, versus Angelico and Son of Havoc. As we should expect, good lucha work here from our heroes, of course. Still dissension in the ranks, as shown by Angelico's reluctance to tag in. Ivelisse is outside, sitting in the audience with the injuries she still has. She's yelling instructions from the outside, telling them what they need to be doing. So they're still showing that this team does not get along. One of the spots of note was Havoc hit a dive on both men outside, landing in the crowd. And then Angelico serves one up as well. Now the finish was Son of Havoc tags himself in, starts to clean some house, but gets caught by the crew's double team finisher, which I believe is like a cutter slash code breaker, but he gets caught by that for the 1, 2, 3. The crew are your winners. From there, we cut back to Dario's office. Dario and the unknown man from last week, as we all know, is Daivari from WWE, Sheik Bashir from TNA, but they still haven't named him yet, so we're just going along with the story. Dario and the unknown man in the office. He's not paying Dario any attention. He's looking at his cell phone. He's got things to do. Dario's offering him a position in the temple. Dario asks him, why do you want Tejano? You're very wealthy. Your family's made lots of money here in the real estate in California. Why do you want to come to my temple? He finally takes his eyes off his cell phone long enough to say, you like to watch violence. I like to inflict it. Okay, Dario says, fine. You get Tejano tonight. All righty. Oh, yeah, and they did say his name was Delavar Daivari, the Golden Warrior. So that's his new name here, okay? You get Tejano tonight. From there, lots of storyline tonight, but once again, it just keeps things building. We get Conan, Puma, and Hernandez. Kuma, my goodness. What is this, Tekken? Let's see here. Conan says, I don't think it was cool getting involved in Puma's match. He says, you mean the way I saved his title? Hernandez answers back. Tranquilo, tranquilo. Relax, Conan says. I've known you a long time, and you better not be thinking. And Hernandez cuts Conan off before he can finish his thought. Don't you think anything except when I win the title, I'm pinning Puma for it, says Hernandez. From there, Mr. Cueto El Jefe walks in. He tells Hernandez about the changes from earlier and informs the two that they will be tag partners later tonight. From there, we cut to the ring. Our new luchador, the Golden Warrior Delavar Daivari versus Tejano Jr. As Melissa Santos is introducing the match, she runs out of the way and she says, "Oh bleep," the SH variety, which I thought was a really good touch. You know, as far as adding realism, let me get out of the way. She's already been hurt once by these wrestlers. She got her butt out of the way, so I enjoyed that part. Just a small touch to add a little realism to the show. From there, we get a full-blown brawl. Tejano shoves the ref, so we don't get an official ending to this match, but we just get pretty much a small as they fight until Daivari leaves the ring. In other words, much more to come on this feud. Let's see what happens with it. From there, King Cuerno and Cage versus Prince Puma and Hernandez. There we go. Let's get it started. Supermax and Cage lock up first. Power versus power. Both men trying to exert their will. Puma and Cuerno join in on the action, giving us some good lucha work. Head scissors takeover, a nice standing drop kick, a nip up from Puma. Standing shooting star press is countered by Cuerno with double knees pointing up in the air. Taking control and tagging in cage. Nice, awesome squat jackhammer. This spot alone, someone's going to steal this. They've already been stealing his moves in WWE. Someone's going to steal this. But man, check it out. Watch the show. If you haven't seen, if you already seen it, comment down below. That was a nice spot. But we're going to call that the squat jackhammer. You just got to see it to make it make sense. But Supermex gets the hot tag. He cleans some house. He clotheslines. Clotheslines are for everyone. Then we get a press slam to the outside on Cuerno, hitting cage. Then he gets the Air Mexico to both men outside. Puma's ready to get some of this action, and as he's running to jump over the ropes, Hernandez gets in his way, stopping him cold. Words are exchanged, but they move on, continuing to somewhat work together. But later on, more arguing ensues over who gets to hit what. Hernandez pulls Puma in front of a wicked dive from King Cuerno, then tries to help him up like as if it was an accident. Puma refuses Hernandez's help. Then Hernandez attacks him, some stomps, even power bombs Puma onto the apron. From there, Cage pins Puma with the Weapon X. Cage and King Cuerno are your winners. Boy, oh boy, this is going to be very contentious, isn't it? Let's see what happens with this feud. Let's see what happens. Whose side? Maybe, and you know how Conan is. Conan where the money at. Conan might end up changing alliances against Puma and going with Hernandez. Let's stay tuned to this one. Don't worry, you'll get all your updates here. From there, Black Lotus receiving instructions on a challenge from her master. He blocks, pretty much he tells her, if you're ready, you can get past me. He blocks every single strike she throws completely with one hand. Obviously, she doesn't pass the test. She sits down and it's time to start meditating again. Back to the temple. It's main event time. Now, guys, gals, all my Lucha fans out there, this match alone worth the price of admission. This match alone enough to carry the show 2-3 weeks. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I want. I shouldn't have to, when it comes to WWE, I shouldn't have to see a pay-per-view to get good action. I'm getting this kind of action on a regular card. Let's get down to it. Oh, real quick. Oh, how can I forget? To all my Hispanic brethren, all my Mexican friends out there, hope you had a nice, lovely, safe Cinco de Mayo. Hope you get to spend some time with your family and friends, and hope you had a good, safe time. But I just definitely want to wish all you out there. I know, JC, you're down in Mexico. Stony, I'm not sure about you. But either way, happy late Cinco de Mayo to all my friends out there to whom it may concern. All right, let's get down to this match. Alberto El Patron versus Johnny Mundo, #1 contenders match. #1 contendership, we'll go to the winner of this. Here we go. Hot crowd for Alberto. They just act like the second coming is coming out here. They tie up, good chain work here right from the start. A seated drop kick from El Patron, but serious back and forth action here. Way too fast to right, so I'm doing my best here. Let's keep it moving. Mundo leaps off the top rope to the outside, and Alberto ensures he lands on the apron. Jules first, so very painful landing. Let's see, where did I put that at? Okay, here we go. And then he follows it up with an enziguri. The crowd is cheering every move El Patron delivers. He wears him down with a rear chin lock, snapping kicks. Starts to showboat, but then he pays for it because Mundo comes back with clotheslines, a spinning heel kick for a 2 count. Johnny rushes Alberto in the corner and is flipped outside, landing awkwardly on the steps. If that isn't enough, Patron follows it up with a suicide dive. Holy bleep chants. This is awesome chants. We get a tilt-the-world backbreaker from El Patron, but Mundo comes right back, reversing a German suplex and delivering an over-the-top corkscrew crossbody. Once again, guys, gals, if you didn't see this, go see it. If you've seen it, hopefully my breakdown is just rewinding in your mind and you want to watch it again. Let's continue. Corkscrew crossbody. Once again, too much action to keep up. Make sure you watch this. I even wrote that down in my notes. Guys, please watch this. What a match. Awesome reverse superplex from Alberto for 2 count. Posing again, taking his time, calling for the armbar, but this time he misses, taking too much time. 2 pin attempts and a kick to the face. He lands the, Johnny Mundo. That's what I'm talking about here, folks. Sorry about that. 2 pin attempts and a kick to the face. He lands the Fin del Mundo, but Alberto grabs the rope. Okay. We get El Patron chants. He locks on the armbar out of nowhere, but Mundo gets his foot under the ropes. This is wrestling chants. I mean, once again, off the hook, guys. The finish was Mundo attempted a springboard back elbow and rose up to one knee and takes a quick heel kick to the face for 1, 2, 3. Alberto El Patron is your winner. Pay-per-view quality, awesome match. Let me say that again, my friends. Pay-per-view quality here. If you didn't see this, maybe you were busy, maybe you got to a little late like I did, go see it. I don't care if you know, you don't have, I don't care if you don't get to see this for 2 weeks. Mark this one down. See this match. Mundo, El Patron. Put it down. So we get awesome match. So El Patron versus Hernandez for the #1 contendership will be next week. Now that's not the end. We've already seen the credits, but here's our surprise finish, as Lucha Underground always delivers. We're taken to a room. It's dark. Candles are burning. There's a coffin. There's a woman shrouded. Can't see her face, but her voice does sound familiar. She says, "For some, death is only the beginning." She's clutching a stone in her hand. Her face is revealed. It is Katrina. The man in the coffin is Mil Muertes. And then she tells him to rise. And at the very end, his eyes come alive. Entertainment at its best. This is what I'm talking about. For guys and gals out there like you that enjoy the storyline pretty much almost as much as the wrestling, hey, I was very happy with this. For those of you that just like the action, how could you go wrong with this as well? Comment down below. What a show. I tell you what. Can't wait for next week. Hopefully this time I can get it up by Thursday morning as far as having a review up. But I can't wait to see what happens. But thanks for joining me, you all. We've got to wrap this up. It is a little dreary here in the QCNC, but it's still going to be a beautiful Mother's Day 2015 nonetheless. Go out there, all of you that have a mother still with us, or maybe the mother of your children, or maybe someone you look up to as a mother. Let them know you care. But until we meet again, my friends, share, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you comment now if you want to talk. I answer all the comments, not a problem. But till we meet again, my friends, stay tuned. I will see you later. Be good to one another. Be true to one another. Be true to yourself. And bezel out, my friends. Take care. Happy Mother's Day 2015.